Well, hi again, guys. Jake here with you. This will be part one. If you can see behind me here, this will be part one of our tribute build to Boyd Crompton over at TrekWorks. This is put up by Chuck Brooks over at Gearhead Workshop, and we're going to be, going through this whole build just for the channel. I'm only going to be working on it for just the channel, and we're going to be taking you through some of the effects of how I do things and stuff like that. But before we do this, guys, a couple of things I want to talk about. One of the things I want to talk about is Don's Light and Magic. Most of you know by now that Don Matthews from Don's Light and Magic passed away on Saturday due to health issues. So he provided a great service for the modeling community, and he provided some of the aftermarket parts for the Star Trek, Star Wars, several other things that you could get. So Don, buddy, you will be missed. But guys, be patient with them. If they haven't gotten your orders out, please be patient with them. They will get them, if you have back orders, you can, I'm sure you can contact, I'm sure you've seen them on Facebook by now, but you can contact Cameron Lewis through Cameron's Decals and such to see what you need to do to find out, about your order or something. He'll let you know. Because Don and Cameron were really good friends. They've known each other for quite a while, so, but, that will be a greatly missed service from him. So, but the second thing, guys, is I want to talk about this new COPPA law that's going into effect in January. Some people, some of the modelers out here in the community have decided to leave. I myself am not. You'll be okay, guys. If the ones out there that are wanting to start this up, just make sure you set your settings in your in your advanced settings to the age appropriate genre of age range, and that way you're not going to get fined from this, because it's a pretty hefty fine if I can remember correctly from watching that video of that girl, but that was talking, that's from YouTube, and if you want to find out more about this, guys, look it up on YouTube and type in the COPPA law, and I'll put this up on the screen for you. And this is from the FTC. They're really cracking down on the type of videos that are made out there, making sure that these videos are age appropriate for children. And when they mean children, this is 13 and under. We need to make sure that these videos don't have any swearing, which I never do anyway. A lot, we've got to make sure that we don't. They're cracking down on copyright infringement, so we're not going to be playing any music in the background. We're going to make sure that when we have when we do these videos, we're not going to have anything that can cause them to flag us down or anything like that. It can cause an infringement, because that can be detrimental to your channel, guys. Make sure they're just doing this to protect the children, and you'll be okay as long as you take care of the monetization, guys. When I started up this channel, like most everybody else out here, to help in the community, and not do try to do this channel for money. I do this to help everybody in the community learn different things and different techniques that I've learned, and I'm passing down through to everybody else that's starting out in this, or even help somebody else with maybe a question or something on their channel. But they're really cracking down, guys, on what you can play and what you can't play. So just make sure that you set your settings correctly. You watch your P's and Q's, guys, out there. I know I had a good buddy of mine get a video deleted because of certain sounds and stuff like that was played So we're going to make sure that when we have that for any of my friends that I do builds for, we're going to make sure that, you know, we don't accidentally place something and that way it could cost the video or the channel. So, but anyway, guys, just want to take that time out. But we're going to be going through here in just a second and showing you part one of the video build for this this tribute build for TrekWorks. So we'll be right back here on the channel, guys. I'll get it set up on the bench and we'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, welcome back here on the channel. Now we're set up over here on the bench, and now what we have here, as you can see, I talked about we're going to be doing the 1000 scale Excelsior for polar lights. You can do this if any of you haven't built this before. You can build it as it shows here on the box. You can build it as the NX-2000, which was in the Star Trek 3, the Search for Spock. Or you can have it done as the NCC-2000, which was under Captain Sulu in the Undiscovered Country. And this is a very popular kit, guys, so you know, it's very easy. I see a lot of these being built on the community, and Boyd did this a couple of years ago on his channel, and I thought, you know, I might, you know, do a tribute build for him with this. And we're going to be going through and using the Aztec decals from round 2. These are really good decals, guys. I've used them before. They provide a really nice Aztec pattern for the ship, and I'm thinking about doing like either a gold or a blue undertone. Just kind of spraying it lightly with a gold undertone to kind of give a little, make the color pop a little bit on there. I don't know yet. We'll see, but I've gone through now, and we'll go through the whole build on that one with those when we get down to it. And I've gone through now and gotten started drilling most of the holes out on this. I've got all the windows drilled out. I got to go back through and clean them up. We're going to light this kit with a Tenant Controls 1000B board, and we're going to have, you know, this is for the basic refit. The basic refit, just going to have the basic nav and strobe lights, and you know, we're going to have it lit down here in the cargo bay. We're going to have, I got to go back through and drill out some more windows right here on either side, just a few, because when you see it passing past the camera, the model there, it has a few holes there drilled out. So let me zoom in just a little bit. But I've gone through, and now let me tell you guys, on these, and most of you know that if you light these, there is no exact window indentions for you to cut out the window. So what you have to do basically is kind of scuff up the bare plastic. You have to go through and put the decal on, the window grouping decal, and then seal it over with some decal bonder, and then go back over with a clear coat, and then you can go back and start doing using your pin vise or your Dremel, and that's what I used, was a Dremel. And then I sanded off the window grouping decal, and now I have my group, you know, windows there, and now all I got to do is go back through and kind of clean up my window holes a little bit, especially the oval shaped ones. So, but we have a, you know, I'm gonna have the windows. I have the excuse me here, I'm losing my train of thought. The torpedo, the flashing torpedo lights there. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't in shot. But then we have our port and starboard red and green light here, and then our 3 white lights there. Probably going to light this with a warm white LEDs light strip, just a few. Probably what I'll do is on the top side of the hull. Here, let's see if I can find it. Here we go. What I'll do is I'll put a piece of LED strip light here across the front here and in the back to where it can light up these window groupings, and go from there. So This is a this is a very nice kit. I built a couple of them. You know, they do really well. I've gone through now and started laying in a couple of little sets of LED light strip tape on this, and started laying in the navigational lights here. Now on the ship, on the model, they didn't blink, but I'm gonna wire these up where they will flash, and we're gonna have the strobe light up here that flashes, and then we're gonna have, I'm not gonna light these blue crystals. I'm gonna let the ambient light come through on the saucer, which I'll probably have well, it's going to be sitting up there, but I may just let that run through with some ambient light. I have my holes drilled here for the window groupings and for the lighting that goes through on the bottom saucer. I'm going to try to have a light that comes out here, and SMD that comes out for the spot, the floodlight effect. Same thing on the top. And so we've got our cargo bay painted already. I got some holes drilled in the back for the windows, just for let the windows, light, just some ambient light pass through in the window grouping. So we've got, quite a bit of stuff to do here, guys. So once we get I got to get some more SMDs, but I probably won't be starting on this really good until probably Thursday or so, and we'll do a short video on that, and we'll take you through there. But the rest of the, first of this week, I've got to catch up on some of my other builds before we can start anything else like that. So, but we're gonna have a lot of stuff here, guys. And after this build here for the tribute is done, I'm gonna switch gears and kind of take a break from Star Trek. I'm thinking about starting a different type of genre, maybe like an airplane or a boat or something. We'll see. I was thinking about this. Let me grab this real quick. I was thinking about this. I found this at a hobby shop the other day, and I was real oops, sorry about that. Let me back out here. I was thinking about building this V-22 Osprey. It's a very nice looking little model kit from Italy. It's a good sturdy kit. It's a 1/48 scale. We're not going to be lighting it. I don't know. I may do something simple with just some interior lighting on it. But let me take it out of the box here. But I was looking through this, and it has a real good. It's a real good kit. And it's got some real good decals here set up, and we're to do a couple of different schemes. But it's gonna be a nice size. Excuse me, a nice size kit. You can see here, it's just the fuselage size is just massive here, guys, and the detail on this thing is really good. So looking forward to starting this, but that's going to be after this build for Boyd is done, and then we'll start this one on the channel next. So that way I can kind of take a break from doing Star Trek a little bit and kind of recoup from that a little bit. Then we'll get back to doing Star Trek again. So, but I have a few other things for Star Trek. I have a 350 scale, one of the new 350 scale Katingas that I want to build, and then I have the 350 Bird of Prey that I've been wanting to build for a while. So, we got several things to do here on the channel. After this one is done, I may do a car or two, something like that, maybe a boat. But I'm wanting to, kind of change up the pace, kind of get a different genre going here, and kind of give people a break from Star Trek, because there's a lot of people out here that do Star Trek and stuff like that, and everybody gets tired. After so long, it starts getting repetitive and stuff like that, and so I don't want to bore y'all with the channel and stuff like that. But we're going to be looking forward to doing this and go from there, guys. So until then, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you later this week for part 2 of the we can call it part 2 of the 1/1000 Excelsior, guys. So like again, guys, take care, stay safe, keep building those models, guys, and keep making videos if you do it. So we'll see you next time. Happy modeling, everybody.